Brilliant. I'm just going to do a bit about the crescent with the crescent in the background. But Salford van hire, which is probably one of the more famous things in Salford. Van hire. You don't even get to keep the van. Gutting. But you see them all over the place, don't you? Like, I used to think that Salford wasn't that famous, but it turns out, if you want a van, this is the city to be in. That's what Tony Wilson said, didn't he? He said, Manchester, it's where it is, it's where it's happening, it's where you can hire a van. Am I going to get a shot of the Crescent pub? Fuck me. That's what the universe just said. Fuck you, Tom. Right, so I'm not quite on the road yet, but it's not looking great, is it, for what's supposed to be one of Europe's prettiest roads, if this is just to the side of it. Oh, like, I went to Paris when I was a kid, and like the roads that they had that were very pretty didn't have like this at the side. This is the railway station named after Crescent Road. Don't exactly say get off the train here and have a look down, does it? More graffiti. Can we not just have like one wall without someone's written BNG on it or whatever that says? Like, what even is that? It's hardly the work of Banksy, is it? Right, so we started at a McDonald's, which is lovely and scenic. I'm sure all the other roads in Europe are like, oh, how are we going to win that award? We need to get a McDonald's. Right, I thought I'd do this video about the Crescent in Salford, which is supposedly one of Europe's prettiest roads. Let's see how it turns out. Little fact for you, these skyscrapers used to be covered in cladding, and they've had it all ripped off now, and Salford Crescent's no longer one of Europe's like nicest roads. I think it lost the award. Gee, I wonder why. But I imagine the fact that this doesn't have the cladding on is part of the reason why it's not as pretty. But people like oh, we want to take this cladding off because it's really dangerous. Yeah, but what about the Europe's nicest road award? Oh, alright, keep it on. And they did for years. It's only just coming off. Right, this is a working class movement library. We'll do a video in there one day. Can't at the minute because it's open by appointment only. And I think that if I had gone into it like before I mellowed out, I'd have probably midway through filming one of the videos tried to start a movement, like tried to move the masses and be like, just eat them and stop voting for them. And then right next to it's this graffitied up fucking letterbox. Gee, I wonder why it's been closed due to unforeseen circumstances. I bet it's because people were fucking trying to beat the shit out of it. Look at how close it is. Working class people need to use the library and post stuff, and neither is available now. I'm very angry at Boris Johnson for reasons to do the post. All these benches are social distancing. Turns out benches can catch the virus as well. And then Salford Uni across the road. That used to have loads of flowers on it, and now they're just like, oh, can't give a shit. Right, do with grass. Yeah. Cut grass. And you poor people should feel lucky that you've even got cut grass and not just mud that's been stepped in and stomped on and dog shit everywhere. So I'm glad that it's got this sign here that says the old fire station, because otherwise, how else would we know? How else would we know? Like, some of these are quite impressive. Like, bits of art, like that butterfly up there. And this whale. But then there's just a picture of someone's tattoo that says peanut butter. And peanut butter's not even that popular in the UK. Advert there for Peel Park, as if to say, if you loved the grass that you've seen already, we've got more of it, poor people. We've got more. This is the next stop on the tour, which is this lovely scenic bit of the route. This is the River Irwell. It's a lot nicer when it doesn't have all this noise pollution and traffic, and it would also be nice if you could see that from the traffic, but you can't. It's also depressing to find out that there was a swimmer called Mark Addy who died in there in the 1800s trying to save people's lives. So there's a lot to be taken away from this river, and not much of it's good. It's also opposite this derelict pub, which is named after the road. I think it's the Crescent pub. I think is like emblematic of the past of Salford's history in the Crescent. Karl Marx and Frederick Engels came up with the Communist Manifesto in there. That's going to be a future video, and I think it's probably going to be emblematic of its future when it eventually presumably gets turned into flats that no one from Salford can afford to live in. Look at how nice those expensive flats are right to the Crescent. It's like it's slowly absorbing all the history just so that they can make money. So this is what used to be Salford Royal, the hospital, and it's now student halls. And what I think happened here was that so many students were there just getting their like stomach pumped, and they were just staying for so long that they were like, fuck it, let's just charge them to stay. The only way anyone from Salford is getting anywhere inside these flats is if they get a job as a cleaner. Salford Cathedral is the thing that officially makes Salford a city, as any old man in a pub will tell you. You can see why it lost the award, can't you? It's a bit dystopian 1984, isn't it? Feels like cyberpunk, or just punk, or just, what's the word? Like it'll swallow your soul. I know I was joking before, but fucking hell. £1,100 a month to live somewhere that was so shit that Marx invented communism.